to have Miley Cyrus on here, but if the CIA hears, they're going to contact her daddy, who's all mobbed up with the government. I mean, I'm sure he's a friendly person as well, and probably try to stop her from coming on, but they definitely don't want the info war going to all those young girls. Stay there, Heidi and Spencer. This is amazing information.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator this summer. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded, especially with the high-demand summer months ahead. Number 4, the hurricane and dangerous summer storm season is here again. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, a longtime sponsor of ours. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun yet, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call toll-free 877-327-0365. This is Alex Jones. Have you heard of the Millionaire Patriot? Well, you should. He has a free handgun and 5 days of firearms training waiting for you. That's right. You can attend 5 days of world-class gun training at Front Sight Firearms Training Institute and secure a 30-state concealed weapons permit, all for pennies on the dollar. Plus, if you act fast, the Millionaire Patriot will give you a free Springfield Armory XD pistol in the caliber of your choice. I believe now is the time that you and your family need to be armed and trained to levels that exceed law enforcement and military standards. Front Sight provides such training without any boot camp mentality or drill instructor attitudes. This is real. Don't miss out. Secure a Front Sight defensive handgun course, plus a 30-state concealed weapons permit for pennies on the dollar, and get your free handgun. Go to frontsight.com today. That's FRONTSIGHT.com. Go to frontsight.com for your training and free gun.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
Heidi is our guest, so is Spencer, Mr. and Mrs. Pratt, Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt here. And literally, I had no idea how big these guests are in the whole pop culture thing. The whole office knows who they are. Jaron's like a fan. He was telling me, I read People magazine every week and keep track of this. And I think they're misunderstood by the media. And that's what Burmis is saying, Jason here in the office. He's saying that the media enjoys, quote, throwing you guys under the bus. Can you explain that to me? Because what I'm getting here from the office is you guys are all over TV, all over the news, covers of magazines. You know, when I started looking into you yesterday, I recognized your faces and names, even though I hadn't really been paying attention to pop culture, because I've got to remember that pop culture is where it's all at. Most Americans don't even check the news, much less go deep into it. So what is your relationship with the media?
We used to have a phenomenal relationship with the media. They've kind of turned on us now because they've created us into such a monstrous fame monster, in their opinion, that, for instance, certain websites can't even have us on their websites because we are overshadowing all the other stars that they're trying to promote and everything. Like, they made us too big. Like, they Obama-sized us. and now they kind of made a mistake because the other people they're trying to promote don't even have value on their websites anymore. So, you know, they've kind of turned on us. But in the beginning, the reason why we got so big is because the girls' television show, the reality show that we were both on, the narrator didn't get along with us. So she's the narrator. So the skew or the manipulation of the angle of being able to narrate the show, just like American government can narrate our media, it's the same exact principle. It's like, so they can either put a positive light on you or a negative light. We took the negative light and smiled and went with it, and, you know, we're very appreciative of, you know, good press, negative press, whatever, because at the end of the day, now we have a bigger, you know, reach to talk about Alex Jones and, you know, the New World Order takeover. So
you were telling me during the break, though, that your life has really changed. Can you say that in your own words for the audience, but really challenge young people to spread the word about the New World Order takeover that we're in the middle of?
I mean, it's beyond a life change. Like when I said you gave me the Matrix pill, you know, I really feel like I'm out of the Matrix, and we're driving around in that little spaceship in the sewers, and you're at the helm. Because, I mean, what young people need to realize, what I didn't realize, is that video games and all these silly blogs with just, you know, no substance, just, you know, just evil. You know, all blogs are just making fun of people, you know, breaking people down, you know, getting the right comments. You know, it's just like the bathroom wall, you know, on the internet. And for me, just yesterday, I'm 25 years old, and it took me, you know, yesterday to delete on my bookmarks on my iPhone and my computer all these news websites that feed me, you know, just popcorn news, and all my blogs that, you know, about Hollywood and the music industry, all the stuff that has no meaning in our lives right now. When
exactly, they want to get you drunk on petty issues, like that story from Yahoo News. The cover charge at this club, an RFID implant, and it says, take the chips. You don't have to worry about money, worry about nothing, just party and have a good time. It says to take a burden off of you, to free customers of the burdens of having to carry their purses and wallets. But really, you're being enslaved to a chip to track and trace everything you do, to bring you into this electronic straitjacket, this electronic prison or plantation or neo-surf feudalist system. And it's sold as if it's so good, and then the girls and the boys and the teenagers, the young people, are all so insecure because they don't look like a Heidi or they don't look like a Spencer. That then makes them insecure, so the establishment can come in and then sell them the products and then make them never feel like empowered entities or creatures alive one time on this planet as a test by God to see where they go in the future. I think it's very exciting that you guys, as you know, these big pop culture icons, are now having this metamorphosis to the New World Order. Is it fair to say you guys have woken up then to the Matrix and the New World Order?
That would be an understatement.
We've definitely woken up to what's going on and to the New World Order and to a real Matrix that there is in the world. It's not just conspiracies. It's nothing to do with that. That's a word that they've created to make people sound crazy. It's like, you only sound crazy if you don't believe what everyone believes, if you're not a sheep. But that's not what God says, and now that people are trying to play God on this earth, it's very scary, and I pray for their souls, because there's a lot more than this life, and do not mess with God or his people, because there will be punishment for it. And this is a very scary thing, and chips are disgusting. I keep hearing this, and I can't even believe it. And they've done such a good job at making computers seem cool, and you need the new technology, the new anything at any cost. That is such a lie. That is so disgusting. We're incriminating ourselves by laziness, and it's very sad. And I really pray for America and that everybody wakes up, because this chip is the end of humanity.
Well, I will tell you what happened is old Hollywood, the really big stars, they're all awake to this. And I know a lot of these people, and a lot of them have reached out to me publicly, but most of them off record. And they're totally aware of the technological control grid. They're totally aware of the vaccines and the fluoride and the New World Order. They're totally freaked out, just trying to do their movies to make money so they can, you know, live outside the country or live in an armored compound. They're not into fame anymore. They're totally freaked out. but just playing along with the system. Then there's kind of the new Hollywood super hype that just bypasses movies and films and just moves right to these kind of pop